ever need me.
Yo, dog. It's me. Hey, I'm just sitting here watching a Ben Affleck marathon. Dude, it's Ben Affleck. I mean, what'd you expect? Oh, just the greatest ones of all. Daredevil, Forces of Nature, Geely. The good ones. The ones that just show you that Ben Affleck is the greatest actor of all time. What? It's not like it's some kind of weird fascination with Ben Affleck. It's just, I think he's a good actor. I think he's out there. You know what? It's kind of like, ever told you about the first time? I mean, when I really first became a Ben Affleck fan. All right, let me tell you that story. All right, so we go back like years and years ago. I'm talking about like when I was like a kid. There was this Ben Affleck movie called Dazed and Confused. I mean, just think back on this. This was he was a nobody. Nobody knew of him. And there comes this guy on the screen who just has this charisma. Like he owns the screen when he walks out on there. Yeah, his name was Matthew McConaughey, but Ben Affleck's in this movie too. I mean, just give it a second. Let me explain further. Oh, you've seen Dazed and Confused, huh? What'd you think of it? Yeah, I thought that too. It seemed like there was a lot of drugs in it. I thought it was just giving a bad ideas to young youth or something like that. Like saying that we're all on drugs. Oh, everybody that you were watching with was high at the moment. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, but the whole point is I'm back to this whole thing about well, Ben Affleck was the bully in it, and he really lit up the screen every time he was on there. I mean, like, he wasn't as good as Matthew McConaughey in it, but I mean he still owned in it. And then he was in like Mallrats as the douchebag in it, and he was pretty crazy in that. But then he did in Chasing Amy, which is crazy because it was a movie about a guy who loved a lesbian. I mean, that spoke to me. If Ben Affleck is allowed to love a lesbian, I mean, what restrictions are there in this world? I mean, I think that speaks to me. That really just touched me in my heart. When a man and a lesbian can fall in love with each other and be just a happy couple, except for they did tragically break up in the end, and the whole thing with Jason Lee being an asshole the whole time, and it turns out the reason he's an asshole is because he's actually in love with Ben Affleck, which was kind of sweet in some way, but also very very random too, because I don't really see Jason Lee and Ben Affleck as really good of a couple. Like, there are other co-stars that I've seen Jason Lee with that I thought he worked better with. I don't know. I just maybe it's because I got so used to in the movie Ben Affleck being in love with a lesbian, but it's you know it's just okay. Yes. Once upon a time, I loved a girl who loved a girl, but that's something different. That's actually not the same exact thing, because the girl that I loved, it was a puppy, and the puppy preferred my girlfriend over me. So yes, I loved a girl who loved a girl, but it's a different kind of love, a little bit of envy there. But it is what it is. The heart wants what it wants. But, so, Jason Amy was awesome, and Ben Affleck just ruled in it. He just owned it. He lit up the screen. But he went along and did, Started doing some like action films and stuff, some crazy things in there. On top of that, he did Phantoms, which was not the greatest thing, I admit. I was kind of confused the entire time. I was kind of like, you know, when am I supposed to start caring? And who are these cardboard characters? I mean, seriously, who are these cardboard characters? So, you know, came along. Well, that's what was there. There was Dogma. Now, you know what? Occasionally, you have to have that, you know, that really, really, really controversial film in your catalog, and I think Ben Affleck chose a great one for it. You know, it was special. You know, that's that moment that you realize that Ben Affleck is good, but when you have Ben Affleck and Matt Damon together, you have cinematic just sparksmanship. Sparksmanship. That's a word. It's a word. It totally is. Sparksmanship. Sparksmanship. I'm telling you, dude, it's a word. Sparksmanship. 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 Yeah, I'm going to totally use it for words with friends. Seriously, dude. Totally going to use it. But in addition to their sparksmanship, yes, I'm using the word still. Like, it was just a great performance, you know? It really touched my heart. You know, I just felt like, you know, I was there. I felt like I was, you know, in the part of the thing, part of that whole story, you know. But it was, you know, random things, stuff like disciples and angels and stuff like that, you know, and I might be a serial killer. It's, you know, don't judge me. But, you know, after that, he started going to other things like reindeer games. That was awesome. Then he started to hit along his movies with J-Lo, who, honestly, I haven't really been a huge fan of her work up until her stuff with Ben Affleck. After she did the Monty Python movie where she killed the snake with Ice Cube, you know. Yeah, the long snake movie. It was just the big snake you chasing after him. Yes, I'm almost certain it was called Monty Python. What do you mean Anaconda? It's not called Anaconda. Monty Python. Monty Python. I could swear it's called Monty Python. Yeah. Oh. I guess. Nah, that doesn't sound right. But okay. But, you know, he started doing some other really great things, and then he kind of fell off the radar for a little while. After everybody gave him so much crap for Daredevil, which I don't understand. He was great in it. It was Daredevil. I mean, it was Daredevil. The Daredevil. The man without face. No fear. Fear. Fear is right. Fear. Man without fear. Daredevil's the man without fear. Yes. Daredevil's the man without fear. That's what he is. Yes. So, you know, he did that. I don't understand why everybody just gave him so much, you know, gave him so much shit for that. He did good in it. He was awesome. But, you know, he's Batman now. I'm going to point out. He is Batman. He's the Batfleck. The Batfleck. Everyone, you know, the internet, you know, had to die the day that was announced. But, you know what? I think he's going to do it. He's going to make you all see that, you know, Affleck still has another one in the, another bullet in the chamber. That's it. Yeah. So, you know, that's the whole reason, you know. So whenever I sit here and watch these Ben Affleck marathons, just know that it's part of who I am. It's part of me. It's why I am the person that I am. Yep. I am who I am because of Ben Affleck. Just think about that for a little bit. Oh wait, no. Cool action scene with Ben Affleck. Yeah, Daredevil.
I'm Batman.